guys, we have another POS training video here for you. You're going to notice as of today that when you go into POS under the Events tab, that you got some new options and functionality. So previously in the Events tab, you were able to find an event and add the customer that you were working with in order to add them to that event. Or you could create a new event with just some very basic functions like the event date, the event name, and what type of event it was. So sometime last year, we realized that there was a lack of transparency and confusion on the part of reps, the support team, and everything like that, that was mostly related to the fact that people didn't know what was going on, specifically with wedding groups. You know, you might have a rep in Saskatoon fitting up one groomsman for that's a part of a wedding that's taking place in Winnipeg, and they were not able to effectively take the information that was needed from the POS system in order to put that customer through. So the fabric that wedding group needed, for example, or whether or not the guy is supposed to order a modern fit. All of these things just basically led to a lot of confusion and a heck of a lot of work on the part of the support team. So what we've done is implement a system that'll allow you not only the ability to look up all of that information, but to create it yourself for any events you're working on. So what this means is that paper wedding forms as of the date of implementation will be gone. Everything that you do for a wedding consult or working with a wedding group can now be effectively put into POS while you're working with a customer. So this is great news. So I'm going to run you guys through the new functionality here, and we're going to go through it piece by piece so you can understand, how it works, what it's used for, and all of that kind of stuff. So this is all instantaneous information. Everything that you put in is immediately available to head office to see. Any changes that you make, notes that you add to a wedding group, they're all immediately put into POS and OMS, which is the system we use at head office to keep track of this stuff. So this is going to make working with weddings easier than ever. So we're going to start with that. Actually, I guess the most logical place to start is in looking up a wedding event. So you're going to notice that on the screen here we have, you can search by date. So you're going to see here that, let's say I look up a wedding that takes place July 27th. And you're going to see here that all of the weddings that we have currently in the system taking place on July 27th now show up. So you can either choose to edit that event, or if you already know everything going into it, you can just add the order of the person that you're working on to that event. Similarly, say you don't know the event date, but the guy just goes, I'm part of Andrew Parks's wedding. Well, you can look up just Parks as a last name, and you're going to see I'd set up a whole bunch of test weddings for myself here, but you can see obviously just looking up Parks finds the wedding. So you don't need to know the exact name of the wedding that you're looking for, only the name of the person involved in it. So that makes that pretty easy. Similarly, you can look up keywords that are in the event title. So maybe it's a high school graduation or anything like that. All of that stuff will show up using this functionality. That's it for the intro. The next video I'm going to walk you through is editing existing events, and then after that we're going to go through creating a brand new event. And so that's going to be how each field works, what your options are, and what needs to be used. So that's it for now, and we'll chat soon.